bartender at an old bar who thought I was his daughter. It was awkward.
No, we will not do that. That's not a debate.
No. Yes. No. 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 No.
The Pearsons. If pineapples on pizza are verboten, they're not, by the way. What about pineapple with cannibalism?
Ooh, that one's a good one.
Okay. Who has to argue which side?
Okay, I think I've got it. Ostriches versus cannibalism.
Oh, how dare you. Who has what and who is going first?
Okay, heads or tails?
Oh,
Heads.
tails. Oh, yay, we both said it at the same time and got it correctly. Sparf, you are the yin to my yang.
Okay, we
Amok
got
and Jalad at Tanagra.
Okay, you both called tails and it landed on tails.
Actually, I called heads. Dragor called tails, so they actually win.
Okay, so Dragor, you get to pick them.
Oh. I am a vegetarian, so I am going to be in support of Bird Friends ostriches.
Okay, and Sparf, you get cannibalism. All right, let me bring up my timer here, and you start. We get as soon as this thing wants to work for me.
How long is the timer? Is it cheating for me to set up my own timer?
No, 3 minutes here. And
wait, who's going first? Me?
Yep.
Oh, did you say start and I not hear it?
Nope, I was waiting for you. You ready?
Oh, I am ready.
Okay, begin.
All right, everyone seems to think in terms of ostriches versus cannibalism, ostriches are foul, and you are technically correct, the best kind of correct. What you don't understand is you can ride the ostrich. The ostrich is your ally and friend in seeking out non-meat-based food. It also has adaptive mechanisms for not dying in the wild, such as sticking heads in holes, sticking heads in man-made holes, sticking heads in holes that also do not, I guess the body's still there, but if you can't see what's coming, does it really matter? Look, live life simply like an ostrich. You'll be happier. You'll have ginormous eggs that people won't want to eat because they're gamey, so you can have them for yourself or hatch them. I know that's a thing. But otherwise, ostriches are the ethical alternative. God, my hand on my model was doing a terrible thing. I am so sorry. Come on, there we go. Unbroken hands. When you're an ostrich, you don't have hands that can break. You have vestigial wings that you can flap to give you power boosts as you streak across the beaches. Ostriches are the safest, best choice for happiness. They even have feathers, so if you want to get into a tickle fight, you will never be without tickle mechanisms. Ostriches are life. Ostriches, I actually don't even know what sound an ostrich makes, which makes them all the more alluring. Now there's a thing we can go research. You can learn something today by going to YouTube and looking up an ostrich video, just not right now in this panel. Please watch us, watch QM, watch Sparf, but after this, go look up ostrich videos. Cover all of your YouTube recommendations with ostrich-based content, and I guarantee you, the world will be a better place. There's still another minute to go. Okay, I did not look at the timer. This is exactly as I remember this panel. QM, you are just as cruel as Boozy. All right. Slippery Stallion in the chat has come to my rescue. Also, if you support ostriches, you also get to go to the best subreddit ever, /r/birds with arms. If wings are not just your thing or just the thing you want to eat because we've given up and made it back to cannibalism, you can draw arms on your bird. This increases bird awesomeness levels by at least 9,000. Other people in the chat are supporting ostriches for dinner. I feel like this means I am not getting my point across in favor of ostriches. Let's see here. We have 15 seconds. What else do ostriches do? Ostriches run. They do run. They run like I am finally running out of time. I have made it full circle. Huzzah. This has been Dragor's support of ostriches. Best of luck to you, Sparf.
All right. And on rebuttal, 3 minutes, Sparf. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, and go.
All right. So the debate between ostriches and cannibalism is deep and complex. And some of it arises from a very old maxim in political theory. And that maxim is that there is no ethical consumption under cannibalism. And I assure you that we can find ethical consumption under cannibalism, and that is what I will choose to dwell on, to focus on. You see, ostriches are a part of the vast worldwide ecosystem that is currently under threat. And it is currently under threat by less than 30 individuals, all of whom have names and addresses. And those individuals can, in fact, be ethically consumed. Now, to do so, you absolutely must prepare them properly. We have a much greater threat of disease transfer if you're consuming long pork as opposed to lesser. I won't say lesser. That's mean. Non-human forms of meat-based products, and largely speaking, I am an individual. I don't like to cause harm, but there is a balance in life, and we mitigate the harm we cause. So mitigating the harm we cause by consuming those people who are responsible for the threat, the dire threat under which our ostrich friends live, does greater good for them than letting them hide their heads in holes and wait for the inevitable grinder to seize them and turn them into ostrich burgers, which are very tasty, by the way. And so a lovely marinade can be prepared. The fat can be rendered. We can turn that fat into soap. I have threatened to do that to numerous conch chairs. We can melt them down, mix them with lye, then we have wonderful soap that those people have then done something useful with their lives. We were talking about, someone my size, we get a lot of soap out of those people. But so we take that down, we can then use that to gently and humanely butcher the individuals in question, and we could probably feed a very good homeless shelter full of people who require. Oh, look! I've been delivered long pork. Cannibalism delivered by Wawa. We can then. Train of thought is gone because I'm now smelling a delicious sandwich. Oh, and I'm out of time. Ha!
I think you're muted.
QM, we have no audio from you.
Sorry. Okay, I said all right. Dragor has a 1 minute rebuttal.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
And go.
All right. I was prepared for the defense of cannibalism to be rotten, foul, and wholly unethical. But in this moment and in this debate, this bird-brained individual has been swayed. If you would like to find out how to cannibalize these particular individuals, you can start by signing up for FaceSpeak. Don't keep your head in the sand. Get on FaceSpeak. Learn your flock and take out the bad ones. This bird didn't realize that, cannibalism didn't mean universal support of cannibalism. This bird now understands that it's just for these meat space humans. And of course, squawk, yeah, let's get rid of them. Ostriches were much happier before, these 30 individuals started ruining ostrich. Ostrich landscapes and environments.
Okay. All right. All right, Sparf, you have a 1 minute rebuttal to that.
Well, as we've come to an accord, I feel like I should spend my 1 minute. The quickest way to process these individuals is a large wooden frame that you construct, and it's very tall, and there is a blade that is suspended from a rope in a track, and you place them in and then slice, and it's done, and then you can proceed about your day processing with a minimum of fuss, a minimum of screaming, just very, very, very efficient and very, very humane, instantaneous process. And then we have a large barbecue pit where we can grill. We can do the rendering. We can then move to a pyre. We can do some smoking. I don't know if you have ever had smoked pork, but these people probably taste a lot like it. And with a good marinade, maybe a really good barbecue sauce, and we can have multiple barbecue sauces. We can bring people together. We can have Memphis style barbecue sauce.
And Sparf, you are done.
Can we call Sparf's performance here subtweet the performance?
Yes, we can do that.
Also, yes, I'm aware that everyone else's audio is making my model's mouth move. Oh well.
Oops. All right. Okay, I'm leaving that up to the audience. Who do you think won on this one?
Ostriches support voting. Vote.
Vote.
Vote. Oh yeah, there we go. There
Yeah,
are
it was
the Sparf winners.
pretty clearly Sparf. All right. So, because we are doing this a little bit differently, because we only have two panelists and a moderator. Sparf, we are going to be asking the chat for topics for the next debate, and Sparf gets to pick his topic. I get to pick Dragors.
Oh no.
No, Mom.
Oh, no. By the way, Dozer, the best MasDebation host is the current MasDebation host. That is the only way to safely and ethically answer that question.
No. Wait, Mom.
Buddy, you're just going upstairs with Sissy.
Oh my gosh, my hand keeps like wiggling right in front and it looks bad. I am so sorry, Sparf. My model is pure. My model is pure.
Your model is a doom imp. There's nothing pure about you.
Thank you, Matt.
Well, okay, yes, but
no,
this does not bode
no,
well for my
Dozer, I
future
will not.
arguing. First Squared versus Furthermore is basically going to boil down to vMix versus Zoom. I almost said Skype out of habit. Ugh.
Okay, you know what?
Just as long as he says.
I'm not gonna do Sheets or Wawa because like I am a Unitarian, but I'm gonna go with Nero's suggestion: a random furry offering you a grapefruit versus taxes. So, am I arguing one side or the other? Or are we doing the same sort of back and forth, right? Or
I think you're picking your topic, and QM is just outright picking mine. So you can pick one half.
Oh yeah, you get
whatever
one
is
half.
proposed.
okay, that's why. Okay, I want a random furry offering me a grapefruit.
Uh-oh.
That's not a topic. I actually want that. Where's my furry? Where's my grapefruit? Oh, okay, it's a topic. Fine.
All right, QM, what am I getting plagued with?
Okay, random furry offering you grapefruit or pause.
You have to argue for pause? I'm not even into that kink, damn it. Although I guess at this point I've teased Pepper enough over it, I have context.
All right. I have a small distraction to my left here. Okay, because Sparf won it, you get the 3 minutes to start this.
I want to kiss you, Daddy.
All right. I am ready when you are.
All right, and go.
I want
There are many bizarre things that happen in the furry fandom, especially at in-person conventions when those happen. I have walked by a doorway to Kink Narnia at a furry con. I have wandered through the halls hearing the dulcet tones of Middle Earth being sung to me. I have never once been offered fruit. Now, I have been offered things by several fruits, but I have never been offered fruit at a con. And I think the perfect fruit to be offered for especially for a convention vice chair or a convention chair or a director of something, is grapefruit. And I will tell you why. We all have insanely high blood pressure. All of us. It happens. Just the minute we step foot through the hotel doors, 200 over 90. It's just, you can see the hate vein throbbing. Grapefruit, as a fruit, has interactions with blood pressure medication. Combined, they will drop you dangerously low. Now, if we're not already on blood pressure medication, guess what? That grapefruit, that can drop us back into safe levels. We have a grapefruit. We have the amusement of some random furry giving us a grapefruit. We have a grapefruit. We have the lowered blood pressure. We have the pleasure of looking at a grapefruit in the middle of this con and going, how do I eat this? Like, a grapefruit's not like an orange. Like, I've never seen anyone like peel a grapefruit and pull slices out. The only way I know to eat a grapefruit is to take it, slice it in half along an axis, like it's the middle ring of the Death Star. Then add sugar if you want, have a special jagged spoon, which having a jagged spoon as a con staffer is a fantasy that we dream of, largely for gouging out redundant organs. But get this grapefruit spoon and plug it in. So we have to figure out how to do that with our bare hands. That distracts us, so we can't interfere in everybody else's job. So we have that grapefruit. Now we have to, it's like the puzzle box from Hellraiser. We're just like, except no chains come out, just delicious, sour citrus fruit. So I think, pause, whatever. They're not going to distract us that long. They're pause. I mean, they might, it depends on who we are. But otherwise, the grapefruit will then make sure that the convention continues to happen. Pause, depending on what is happening, can be the cause for the convention to stop.
We have time.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
All right.
Choo-choo.
Dragor, your rebuttal.
Chugga, chugga.
Okay. Well, in defense of pause, they are vital to just about everything we do. They hold us up. They allow us to bang at our keyboards to say stupid things on the internet. And, like, let's just compare the words. Who wants to say grapefruit when you can just stop and say, pause. Try it right now to your screen. Pause. It's pleasing. You light up. Your voice gets higher. There's a lift in the air. Now, further to compare, did you know a macrofur's beans are sometimes the size of grapefruits? You get best of both worlds if you go with pause. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the chug on screen. Damn, that was good. Pause for effect. Ha! See? Pause win again. The downside of grapefruits is that they are intensely bitter, much like any of your con staff in the middle of a crisis. Grapefruit requires sugar to be good. Pause are fine just by themselves. Even compare your different drinks. Squirt? Why do you want to open a can? You can just get squirt with pause. Wink. The look on Sparf's face means pause again are winning. Pause for effect twice in the same rebuttal. Pause can be used with the claws on the end to open things, scratch things like that important itch, both metaphorical and literal. And paws do that wonderful thing in fursuits where they hide any of your icky or unfortunate lack of grooming habits underneath. All you have to do is once a month focus on your fursuit feet and hands, beautification, and you can let those unsavory Cheeto encrusted things underneath go unnoticed. Pause. It's what you want. It's what you need. It's what you got. Everyone's got paws. Not everyone has grapefruits. Paws are the great equalizer. Paws are the thing where you can see someone else and go, nice paws. And you're great. You rarely will ever have an encounter on the street where you are holding a grapefruit and someone else is holding a grapefruit and you go, nice grapefruit, and not have, an awkward, perhaps need to call the police matter. Seriously, don't talk about grapefruits in public. It's awkward. Leave it alone. A person's grapefruits are their own business, but paws are on display. Everyone loves paws. Oh no, I have 25 seconds. I did it again. Ah. The biggest benefit of paws, especially in furry, is no thumbs. Thumbs are where all of the problems began. Thumbs are what allowed for evolution to rapidly increase. If we all stuck with paws, we would all be in blissfully ignorant utopia. Paws on your face, paws on your back. Pause now, because my timer went off.
Yep, we are good.
Stop.
All right. Sparf gets a 1 minute rebuttal to that.
What?
And go.
Many of those great things that have just been demonstrated about pause are actually tied inextricably to punctuation, which is a high stress situation for anyone with writers. And go away.
Distract, give me a chance.
All right. Anyway, the joke is that it's about cats because a comma is a pause at the end of a clause, and a cat has claws at the end of its paws. But all of that is stressful because cats will claw you, and grapefruit will lower your blood pressure. And there we go. Wow. I don't think Manji understood this was being timed.
Okay, and we are good. Dragor, do you want to do your 1 minute rebuttal to that?
Look, if we're talking about blood pressure, yes, punctuation can be stressful to many, especially, the likes of Alkali. That doesn't help you. But did you know Alkali is a ferret and has the most adorable little ferret beans? Look at the little feet. There's beans on them. It's great. That right there has just lowered my blood pressure thinking about it. Just thinking about them lowers it. Not the punctuation ones, but the actual pause with beans. Did you know when pause applied correctly? Let's see if I can make my model do this. Nope. I was trying to demonstrate technique with these broken bones. Pause in real life have solid, regular, firm bones that can hit those trigger point spots that are giving you tension headaches. I don't know what my hands are doing right now, but this is my way of demonstrating massage with pause. I hereby claim Sparf's hand motions in support of my arguments.
Oh.
I was not silent. I was just giving breathing room to Sparf to make my case for me.
All right, I'm gonna leave that up to the chat to vote on.
Vote, chat, vote.
The coyote.
No,
shot.
don't vote if you're voting against me. That's an illegitimate vote.
Paws are not illegitimate. How dare you?
No, the voting is illegitimate.
The
You know how
voting
we
is-
talked about cannibalism before?
I will make a lot of soap if you render me down, I promise.
Oh, so this is a rigged election?
Oh,
Look,
don't
I
start
understand
that.
this is supposed to be a clean panel, but we're sure skirting those lines, aren't we?
No, I'm wearing pants. Not a skirt.
Oh, okay. I'm like, do I say prove it? What is my response for this? Well, someone voted for. Yay!
Oh,
I'm gonna claim a win here.
yeah, no, I think you can safely claim a win.
Hooray!
So for this last, for this next debate, which is going to be our last debate, I think, we are going to do one topic from the audience and one topic from the Badger.
Oh, is the badger up and moving around?
Kind of. He's in sick bed, but I just asked him to pick me a topic.
Honestly, from here on
You're
out, just
sick.
call it
Do
bay.
work. You're not getting out of this so easily. You're my dancing monkey. Give me a topic.
Yes, exactly. Well, he hasn't been watching, so he has no idea what we've been up to. He was asleep up until like 20 minutes ago when he sent me a message. So I'm
He hasn't been watching what we've done to his panel.
nope.
Reject crab, return to monkey.
No, we all return to crab. Given long enough evolution, we're all going to be crabs again.
No, we reject evolution to crab, return to
And we
monkey.
can do crab dance.
See, can I actually do crab hands with it? Nope. Nope. My fingers have returned to a non-Euclidean geometry.
Oh, perfect for an imp then.
Wait, we're Euclidean. We're just stuff and things and fireballs and bullets.
All right. Drager gets to pick the topic from the chat.
Let's go with. Oh my God, someone just gave it to me. Yes, geese with guns. We're keeping this bird based.
All right, and Sparf, you get mustelids.
Oh, I get them? Oh, that's awesome. Where are they?
To be clear, because I'm kind of ignorant on this, mustelids are basically tube critters, right?
Well,
Yes,
tubes, badgers.
otters, badgers, ferrets.
Oh, it's all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Are skunks mustelids?
Yes.
Oh no. They're adorable. Shout out to Skunk Crew. All right. So we have geese with guns versus mustelids.
Yep. All
I'm
right.
going first.
Yep, and you've got 3 minutes when you're ready.
All right, I'm gonna start now. Geese with guns. Some might think that's unnecessary, but I say reward good behavior. Geese are one of the few birds in the entire animal kingdom that will not put up with humans' BS. Everyone knows you do not mess with geese. One large goose enough is to scare your average person, but a whole flock of hissing honkers staring you down is a scary, scary concept. Now, in actuality, humans, if we really wanted to, could fight back with the geese, but this engages in certain dilemmas. The first of which being, no one actually wants to harm other animals, or at least, outside of a fight. Like, if a goose knocks on your door and says, like, honk, honk, I'm taking your deed, you might fight that goose to the death. But in general, out in the wild, They're just kind of like obstinate bastards. So they're, you don't have to fight them, but they are declaring in this parking lot, you humans ruined our environment and we will reclaim it with oodles and oodles of poop. How else do you reward an animal like that other than give it the best weapon we've got? Guns. Geese with guns will be able to say honk in a brand new language. Bullets. Imagine a goose firing a warning shot across your bow, and then that honk or a subtle hiss behind you. You'll never think of our feathered friends the same way again. Now, in Canada, they've got a leg up. They have long since been at peace with the geese. The Canadians have learned that if you cannot defeat an enemy, you best befriend it because then you have an ally in battle. If there ever was another world war, Canada, with their allies with the geese, will be the first to become the next major superpower. Because of the goose population in the US, if we don't want to become subjugated to the rule of bird law, we best arm the geese ourselves, form an alliance, and go and have the best foul army possible. Geese with guns. I support them. Also, let's bring this back to birds with arms. If we ever genetically engineer birds with arms, you're damn right the first thing you're going to do is go grab a gun. I mean, why wouldn't you? They have wings, it's awkward. But imagine a whole flock of geese coming together using their bills, their feet, and any other sticks and tools they have around to operate a mechanical device humans have used without thought or real too much measure to cause so much harm. Imagine the mind of a flock of geese going, hey, humans, honk. Did I time it right? Nope, 20 seconds. Honk, 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 bang, 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 honk, 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 hiss. Damn it, still 8 seconds. I am bad at this. Birds with guns. I support them. Hooray.
I'm not going to be mean and add time for the like 10-second hiss there at the end. I
I'm in
could be.
Chicago. If I got penalized, I would go outside and go get a goose. I'd probably bleed a lot to do it, but
Oh,
hey.
probably.
The goose will make you bleed. Before we have my rebuttal, I want to remind everybody who's listening that we are doing this for donations to sort of help keep Furthermore running for next year. And you can donate if you're on the web. You can donate at the top right of the screen. There's a donate button. If you can give, we appreciate it. And it doesn't just go to keep the convention running. It also, we do other activities. Our parent organization is a 501c3 educational nonprofit. We do a scholarship and we do make charity grants to other charities as we can. And we are being without for effectively 2 years a physical event is really gonna kind of hit us hard. So if you can give to us, we appreciate anything you can. If you can't, enjoy the rest of my stupidity because it's about to get real weird up in here. We appreciate it either way. And as Alkali often says, look, we're furries, we'll be fine. If you can give. If not, enjoy the show. All right, I'm ready.
All right, and you have 3 minutes now.
Okay, so all of those lovely facts about geese. Neglect one simple fact. Geese are not friends. Geese are evil, and they are territorial, and they are aggressive. And the Canadians haven't made peace with the geese. The Canadians have ejected their evil, like that monster Armus in the first season of Star Trek The Next Generation, Skin of Evil. That is what the geese are. If you meet a rude Canadian, it's because someone killed their goose. And all the evil flowed back into them. That's why Pandas is so nice, because Pandas has all of any evil that existed in Pandas lives in a goose, and it flies back and forth. Mustelids, on the other hand, if we face down an army of geese, with guns or not, because geese have built-in bone clubs in their wings. I don't know if you know that. Their wings are designed to pummel you. We have mustelids in every sector. We have a mustelid doctor who is ready to heal our bullet wounds and our bruises and our injuries in the war against the geese. So shout out to Doc Wolverine. Thank you for being there in our fight against I don't remember the scientific family for goose, but goose terror. We have mustelids in charge of the world economy. We will make sure that if the geese form their own nation state, that we can crash their currency by accident for less than a second, but it'll happen. Also, mustelids are adorable. Like, have you ever looked at even a Wolverine, like when it's not pissed off? Like, look, I think the badger, not an American badger, because no, those are scary. Those don't count. But the nice European badger that's going to ask you out to tea, those are adorable. They get little starlight eyes that just look so curious about everything, and they have the little claws on the balls that clack when they walk on tile. It's almost like a dog, but it's cuter. We have stretchy boys, and we have the otters with the web feetsies, and they swim, and they keep a little favorite pebble, and they hold hands so they don't drift apart. That is wholesome. A goose will destroy you. A goose will destroy you in a way that matters. You can't kill me in a way that matters, but a goose can. A goose can absolutely do that. A mustelid will be your friend as long as you feed them Cheerios.
And you are done.
Seriously, even the smallest birds, if you get wing buffeted, like, it sucks.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
a cockatiel can bruise the bridge of your nose if you're not careful.
Even a budgie.
Birds are the devil. Our former vice chair, Indigo, has a cute Quaker parrot, and it's just it's a neurotic mess. But like, it's a sweet bird and it's adorable. It's just a neurotic mess, and so I just classify it as evil with all the other birds. But it's the good kind of evil.
All right. Dragor, you get a 1-minute rebuttal.
All right, here we go. You said that geese essentially are avatars of evil, as if that's a bad thing, but it's like a common misconception of like Satan or the angel of death. They're not so much like the embodiment and infinite perpetuators of it. They are the guardians and rulers of it. The concept will always exist in the world. What better avatar than that of a Canada goose? You did mention that you have Doc Wolverine providing services, and I hate to inform it to you, we have agents everywhere. He's a quack. He's one of us. Honk, honk. Geese have agents and allies all over the place. Anything that could even mimic a honk is probably one of us. The fact that humans say the word honk so much means our plans are slowly working. You were all worried about the lizard people? Honk! It was geese all along! Also, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but goslings, they all have a cute phase, and if you have seen a cute peeping goose, but God, they're worth defending with guns.
Okay, that is 1 minute. And I had tea come out my nose. All right, Sparf, that is it's your rebuttal time. You've got 1 minute.
All right. The fact that you have just described birds in general and geese in particular, not as birds, but as Skrulls from the period in Marvel Comics where that was everything, horrifies me to no end. And we must form a resistance against the bird, the encroachment of the bird empire. That there is blatant imperialism happening here, and we must defend ourselves from bird tyranny. And who better to lead our guerrilla warfare than the mustelids? Because we have tubes, and those tubes can crawl into tubes, and they can mess with your internet wires, and they can make a nest, and you'll never find them. And then they will slip out when it's least expected, and they will eat all your Cheerios, and then they will hide in the box. And when you go to pour Cheerios for breakfast, they'll pour out into the bowl, and then they'll eat your face. So we must support the mustelids.
Okay, and your minute is up. Chat. So, who do you think won that one?
I have 3 words for the scariest concept. Swarm of geese.
Oh my god. I won a swarm of geese. Like a small army of geese to do my bidding, just, launch them on the neighbors. Yeah, I think Dragger won that just by making me expel tea out my nose.
Thank you both for having me on to do this and put up with my 3D model making awkward hand motions.
No problem. It added to the experience. And
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was saying, and seeing the imp mouth the coyote child's words was pretty amazing as well.
Yes. Yes, it was.
If you ever give me any audio you want, I have figured out how to play audio to make the mouth move, and then I can record it.
Nice.
Oh, don't give me that kind of power.
Oh, hey, and
Yeah.
everybody, say happy birthday to Dozer in the chat. It is his birthday today.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Dozer.
birthday, Dozer! Huzzah! I hope furthermore has been going well for all y'all. Hey, Sparf, I know that laugh because I did Virtual First Squared a couple of months ago. I know exactly that laugh.
Yeah, I watched all of the recordings that came from it where you made certain gestures at a certain company.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm doing it with the model right now. It's actually kind of working.
It
Can I name the
is.
company on this call, or do you not want me to?
That's fine. We're not using them. Fuck them.
Oh, double plus fuck Google. For those of you who aren't aware, Google told us they couldn't provision our First Squared online servers days before the con, and the amazing First Squared team, headed up in particular by Fur, rescued us with days to go. That we had an event was a miracle.
I think that's often a convention thing. That we had an event was a miracle.
It really is. It really is. It makes me more appreciative for any and all con staff everywhere. Like, I get frustrated just like everyone else, but then I breathe and go, oh, right. This thing almost didn't happen, just like every other convention. Anthrocon has over 20 years of almost not happening.
This is why Kage drinks.
Well, yes. What panel is up next? Because I don't have a screen in front of me. What are y'all doing?
There's a gap in here after this. Over in panel 2, they are doing a writing panel on slice of life. And that's here at 2 in about 4 minutes. And then in here, there's nothing until Monster Mash Art Bash at 3. And I should get back to working on my novel at 3 in panel room 2. Before we do go, I will say again, I appreciate anybody who's been able to donate to the con. It's been really great to see people helping out. I appreciate it. Personally, professionally, I am blown away by the fact that people love us enough to be like, yes, we want to make sure that we have a con to go home to, when this is all over. So thank you so much. And if you are able to, spread the word for us and hit that donate button up top, and if not, enjoy the rest of the con.
Yes, thank you very much from all of us here in the studio. And by the way, Dozer gave me a lot of flipping birds in embarrassment. But thank you very much for sending the wishes for him.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
All right. Well, shall we sign ourselves out?
All right. Yes, I guess we shall. I will. I will let you do honors first, Sparf, since you are vice chair.
Okay, I am Sparf. You can find me at Sparf on Twitter, and maybe on stages at some point when things happen in person again. But I'm loud. I have opinions about things, and I'm the vice chair of this con. So thanks for attending. And then this is Dragor. Please
Hi.
tell us about yourself before we go.
Hi, I'm Dragor. You know me from such things as my model has broken hands and I support geese with guns. Uh, I am co-founder and current con chair of First Squared, that thing that Alkali, myself, and a bunch of others made. So that's our little corner of the small con scene. And yeah, I use this model and I do this Doom thing every week, but I don't want to announce it in case it overlaps with stuff y'all have going on today. But yeah, I come play Doom with us on Not Furthermore weekend.
All right, and I am QM. I have been your host. I do stuff and things, and I occasionally stream with my spouse, Boozy Badger, and who is not here. But yeah, I hope everybody had a fun time, and I enjoyed this very much.
Hooray! Thank you, QM.
Thank you for stepping in, QM. We really appreciate you stepping in to run it, because yeah, there's nothing like that panic moment.
No,
And-
yeah, no problem.
All right, everybody take care. Have a good one.
See ya.